my good finds area. This is in the junky area now. So let's see if I can find something that's not a piece of foil. Oh, cool. Thought I saw, yep. Quarter. It's nice for a change. I'm gonna ground the park benches now. I got a saying, whenever the going gets tough, find a trashy area, because where there's trash, there's treasure. At least there's something that's not all foil, but we'll see how it goes. Signal, but it's probably just a penny. Yeah, it looks like it's just a penny. Just a penny. It's probably another penny. I hope it's something bigger. Yeah, but if it's a piece of, if it is a piece of gold, it would have to be huge to make that sound. Yep, just a piece of foil. Well, not foil, thick canned slow. Here we go. Pretty shallow 76 with the F19. Have to dig that one up. It's not too far beyond coin size, if it is at all. What have I got? Crusty zinc. That's a high 60s. Real broker signal. Don't know exactly what that is. Well, that's jumping around quite a bit to be a good signal, but it's not that deep, and it does occasionally hit a high tone. So let's take a look. Well, I don't know. The depth is right, and the size is not too far off. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. Ah. Now I had a nickel that fell back in. Okay. Well, no, that's a quarter. Boy, it's a weird numbering for a quarter, but cool. Quarters don't usually jump like that. There must be something else in here. There is something else here somewhere. There we go. There's a nickel. That explains the jumpiness. Cool. Maybe that's it. Let me take another quick scan. Nope, that's it. Cool. Little coin spill. Didn't expect that. On to the next. More than any other. See, at 57.58. That's the classic sign of a nickel. So let's see. With the F19 again. It's about the right size for a nickel. Oh, dagnabbit, boy. Some of these pull tabs are right on that nickel signal. As all of us know. I'll take a shot at one of these, though I'm positive it's just a piece of foil. One of these days it'll be something gold again. Yeah, it's really looking like foil now. Maybe not. Yep. One foil, but it's cancel. Well, this is 80 signal. Feels a little deep. Maybe beyond. Nope, there it is. It's rarely beyond the reach of the TRX pen pointer. Take it. Well, that wasn't much of a plug. Oh, there we go. Penny. Think. Copper penny. It's a 74 square inch trash range, and it's too big, so I'm not digging it. As though it falls right smack dab in the middle of the junk zone, so let me take a look and see what this might be. Piece of rusty metal. Well, not rusty so much, it's aluminum. Dirty aluminum. Got a 78 or so here on the F19. Let's see here what we got. Crusty zinc. Well, I have no idea what this is. It almost looked like it had a little gold circle on the back, but take a closer look at that when I get home. Yep, I found it with a detector, but I got a fresh drop here. Looks like fresh quarter. Well, something else is down here. A fresh drop next to a deep zinc. Deeper zinc, not deep zinc.
It's Texas Tiger Diggs. Thought I'd do my roundup for the first part of the week, going into the weekend now. Usually my my roundups include Mondays through Thursdays, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sundays on a different one. I might be changing that a bit because with the shorter days, and in fact, there's great weather now in Texas, which means be great for detecting, but it also means that the parks that I detect are going to have a lot of people, a lot of kids, so I don't get as much of a window to detect as I used to. That's weird. The better the weather, the worse the detecting can be. When it was god awful hot and I went out to detect, of course there was the hot, reduced the crowds and things, but the more crowds the better, because what do grave digger Max call them, depositors. So not complaining, it just changes the way I detect. So now I am getting out at lunch on most days, but there's sometime in the evening if I'm working late. I don't have a big window, so before it either gets crowded or it gets dark. So here we go. This is basically the roundup for the week, and I actually did a log of this, and I did have it broken down by the minutes, but of course I don't have the log with me right now, but I don't think it's really necessary. So this was cumulatively about a five to 5.5 hours of hunting. This was like a 50-minute lunch. This was like an hour and 15 minutes, and this was like an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes. So not great returns for the time, but I was hitting parks that I'd hit pretty good before, because at work and after work I don't have much time to go beyond my general area, and I've beaten up some of my parks pretty good. But this is proof that even though I've beaten these parks up pretty good and my return isn't what it used to be, it is definitely not that I have exhausted these parks, and these are small parks. Once again, proof that you do not ever detect an area out. And I do like digging in these areas because I have reduced the number of targets to a degree. And like I said, I have a wide range of targets I go for. I don't really dig in the foil range, and I know I could miss some small rings there. I'm considering doing that again, but I usually do from just from the high point of the foil range up through the high conductivity targets, which could give me some medium size or better rings. But beggars can't be choosers all the time. In any case, I went out, and my first day is about a 50-minute day, and not bad for 50 minutes. It's a buck. You'll find a dollar recorded here quite a few times, because I've got a rule with my hunts. I try to get a dollar in clad. Now, that dollar in clad can be fast, it can be hard, but also when I'm getting this dollar in clad is not what I'm digging. I'm digging everything that I find that has the potential to be anything in those ranges. It's just that I feel that a day is more fulfilled if I have a return that's visible, so I can say I've actually done this. And clad is not a target, or clad is not a goal, but clad is a measure that you're doing the work. So this was about an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So let's get this going here. Another about 80 cents, 90 cents. So that was it. Let's move this up so we can actually see it. Dimes are really good. When you begin to beat a park up pretty good, it seems like the last signals that go are the dimes, but they're the smaller signals, and quite often deep dimes. Alright, here we go. The next day, I actually began to get a few things. Now, the reason I'm showing only clad in these 2 days hunts, because that was what I was finding. It was either clad or garbage. So, I don't show the garbage all the time. I just got a couple of pull tabs here. But on this day, at least I found the key, And that keys always ring up in the 80s on the F19, which is what I was doing most of what I was doing with, and the Deus. I'm using those machines because they're my lightest, and I'm sort of hitting and running because I don't have much time right now. I don't know what this is, a little piece of metal, probably brass. And this is another piece of soccer bling. I looked at the back, there's a little gold ring. I said, I wonder if this is a gold piece. You know, sometimes you get flat pieces like this that have religious symbols on it, but it is a religious symbol if you like soccer. It's one of those soccers. Got a Labor Day soccer tournament here, so it's a God knows how old that is. All right, let's take the 3/4 I got here. Another nickel, a couple more pennies. All right, and then my last day, which was today. And I started to postpone this and include Friday on this, and hoping I could get a good terminating find, you know, a good piece of silver, preferably a piece of gold, at least something interesting. But it's a vlog, so if it's not interesting, if it's just clad, you're gonna see just clad. And I've sort of dedicated myself to that principle. All right, so I went out here and just some more trash. This is a I think this is a dog tag. I'll clean it off and see if there's anything else interesting on here, but I believe this is just a dog tag. There's a 99.9999% chance this is a dog tag. And I was doing it I was out in an area that is very, a lot of trees, a little bit trashy. But you know, when you're sort of struggling, you go out into the new areas. And I knew there were some people that did some parties and things in there. So I have found a few things in there, but nothing really too remarkable. This turned out to be a pretty fair day when it's very slow in the morning, but in the late evening I did get 3 additional quarters. So I thought this was really going to be a bad looking day, and it turned out to probably be one of my better looking days. So put the dime here and the pennies here. Like I said, these were basically Deus and mostly F19 finds. I will be taking my my whites out. And I've got something new and interesting with the whites. I will put that in another video. I think you'll find that interesting. Anyway, but I'm going to be using something new. In any case, let's do a quick rundown. And this was my thing. A lot of hunts in front of this, so I thought people might be interested in the process. So I'll just keep the hunts, and I think I'll also put a guideline. You probably have already seen the guideline where you could just jump to the roundup. All right. Okay. I got a buck. I got 2 bucks. Got $2.75. Let's put that's $3. All right, so let's just call this $4. So not horrible for about 5.5 hours of hunting, all told, with a few little tidbits that weren't junk or trash. Oh, by the way, I did find these 2 things. This is a little corner piece off of something, not sure what it is. And this is my first paintbrush top. You probably rang up pretty much like an eraser would, you know. You love to be digging and just find the eraser end of a pencil. Anyway, that's all I've got. I'm gonna go back out this weekend, but I'm on call again, so So one of the reasons I wanted to do this now is because I'll be on call beginning tomorrow. So it's never any guarantee of how my week is going to be. It could be slow, and I could have plenty of time to detect, or it could be hours and hours and hours on the phone, trying to fix people's problems. That's the world of an IT guy. In any case, that's all I've got for today, and I will see you probably after the weekend. That will be my normal terminating hunt time. If I do find anything great in there, of course, I will roll it up earlier. But that'll probably be about it. In any case, you have a wonderful day, and I will see you the next time I can. I hope it's going to be a slow work weekend, so it can be a fast detecting weekend. Talk to you later.